May I have all the board members here, please? Welcome to the 106th Tech Day. This is the Tech Day is it's a monthly event. So this is 106th Tech Day. We will start with the national anthem. May I request all the sponsors, member sponsors also to be on the stage for the
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
To the 106th Tech Day of ASIRT. 12 मार्च 16 मार्च 2012 सॉरी. तो मैं भी कंफ्यूज हो गया दृश्यम की तरह 2 अक्टूबर 3 अक्टूबर. सो आई होप एवरीबडी रिमेंबर्स दैट डेट. 16 मार्च 2000 किसी को नहीं पता. 16 मार्च 2012 ASIRT was born. क्या बात है. हैव अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज बॉस. कहाँ गए पंकज भाई, क्षितिज भाई कहाँ गए? पीछे बैठे. अच्छा, on that day, I was a witness. I had been there at Rangshada Hotel, or that was a beautiful moment for me, or for all ASIRTers. I'm pretty sure ये यहाँ से भी बहुत सारे जन रहेंगे जो उस दिन they were the witness of that particular event, of that historic day. So can I see the raise of hands? Show the raise of hands. How many of us? Tushar, were you there on the 16th March?
Yeah, I was there.
Wow, great, yeah. Where is Pankaj Bhai? No one is there. Okay, so only 3 of us. Great, yeah. So we are there from so many years. Great, and now 10 years have gone by, and we are here celebrating the 10th year of ASIRT. Sorry? Yeah, 1 second. So all the events of this particular evening, or all the particular year, we are celebrating as 10th anniversary, so that we celebrate this year as the 10th anniversary year. Sorry for that particular thing. Today is the 106th Tech Day, and when we started in 2012, we all were segregated, like security specialists, data recovery people, home automation, cloud providers, system integrators like us, they all were segregated. But now, today, in 2022, we are here, sitting here together, and having, sorry, I just, this thing, oh, gone over it. I'll just go through the numbers, ASIRT numbers, I'll just go through the numbers. Today we are 229 members in ASIRT. We are 10 years young, and we have 100 tech days plus of experience, and cumulatively we have 3,000 plus crores of turnover. So further part of the presentation will be taken by Bharat Bhai. Thank you.
Actually, one of the slide, I don't know whether you observed. In fact, it was there in earlier slide also. Today is 106th Tech Day. So it may sound 106, but if you look at in a perspective, in 10 years, 106 Tech Days means average more than 10. So practically every month, month on month, we have been having this tech day. And it is, I mean, a lot of people are part of many associations, and you will understand that it is not easy thing to do. Every month to pull out this is almost like a magic. Those who are worked on a board, they will understand it's almost a magic. So really, I really appreciate all the founder members, those who created this wonderful organization, and all the members who have supported till now. Thank you very much. So apart from this tech days and a lot of other activities that we do, we have one of the very critical component of our success, and that is consortium. So we have 6 consortiums, about 25 to 30 members per consortium. So we have a couple of founder members, Pankaj Bhai and Kshitij Bhai. Thank you very much, sir, for coming here. So we have 6 consortiums comprising of 25 to 30 members, and they have their weekly, monthly meetings, online meetings, physical meetings, and they exchange businesses, exchange leads. There are WhatsApp groups. I'm sure everybody is utilizing those groups and generating a lot of business. We have ASIRT Cricket. So, as I already mentioned, a lot of business is being generated through consortiums. Then we have Innerville. I don't know how many of you are aware about Innerville? Okay, great. So, I'm sure those people, I mean, you know, but you not raise your hand. I can understand that. But, okay. No. I think I asked the right question. Almost 50% didn't raise your hand. They raised their hand. So we have something called Innerville, where our better halves are part of that group, and they have various activities. So you can see that, you know, in last 1 year they had multiple, social gatherings, and they do business among themselves also. So it's a very good platform to for your better half to be part of. I sincerely request, in case your spouses are not part of this group, ask them to be part. I will share the link to join that group. And there is a picnic arranged on 6th of January or 8th of January. I'm not sure. You will get the update. So you can ask them to join that picnic. It will be a great opportunity to socialize and meet other spouses also. And another very important event is ASIRT Premier League, ASIRT Cricket Premier League. And the next Premier League is happening in February, and everybody has started practicing on Sundays and other days also. So we have about 8 teams this time, right? So I would like to just announce those. First of all, our teams, the title sponsor is Shivami. So it will be Shivami ACPL 4.0. Anybody from Shivami is here? The team owners are Digicom, Jayesh Bhai. Please come on the stage, sir. ITCG, anybody from ITCG? Rank Secure, Anil Bhai. Infoban, anybody from Infoban? Innovate IT, anybody from Innovate IT? Icons, anybody representing Icons? Miracle Tech, Rajesh Bhai. MDR, Akshay Chaube sir, please आइए. We have a Absolute as our 6th sponsor. Please come on the stage, sir. And 4 sponsor is Parle India. So thank you all for being a sponsor of this special event, ACPL 4.0. Have a let's acknowledge them. We also have few sponsorship slots open: the turf, wicket, no ball, white ball, and man of the match. So any of the members wants to take the opportunity, please. This is one of the best chance to create your brand enhanced. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. So of course, ASIRT is not just about business. We have a lot of socials, lot of fun events, sports, and many more things to come. So thank you very much, and looking forward to more and more participation from your side. Thanks a lot.
As serious about our cricket as our business. So all the activities that we do, it's a large family basically. When we're talking about cricket and everything, the kind of bonding that you'll see and which we observe, and we've been, this is the fourth version of ACPL and so many picnics. It's something which is growing on us. So I sincerely always request members that whenever the Tech Day actually is special, every month it's a special Tech Day. It's a new Tech Day. We have member sponsors coming in, we have other sponsors coming in, and we talk about technology and stuff. So my request to all those, we cannot ignore business, but then these are 3 to 4 hours which we actually network, and we are here to share knowledge, we are here to share business. So anything urgent, anything critical to be attended, I would sincerely request anyone to go upstairs and actually conduct that business, so that we don't get disturbed, because there are so many of member sponsors who we would want to hear and really learn from. So having said that, I would, and I've seen the family is growing, so I would request Jayesh Bhai to introduce the 2 new members who have joined. Is it 2 or more? So 2 of the members, so we'll have a small introduction. Jayesh Bhai, over to you.
Once again, KK. I would like to call upon Mr. Nihal Shah from Progress University, referred by Kaushik Sitapara. Welcome, Nihal. I would also like to call Mr. Vimal Chaitalia from BG Creative, referred by Mr. Jignesh Joshi. Welcome. Mic is all yours, sir. Where's the mic?
Few keywords of my business activity: structured cabling, information network cabling, LAN network cabling, and data cabling. This is the keyword. My company by the name Progress University, I own this company. My name is Nihal Shah. I'm in this field since almost, I think, now 29 years. And we've done a couple of projects, starting from data centers, offices, research organizations, factories, and office complexes, many more. Give us a small project, we'll show you what we can deliver as far as quality is concerned. We also get a lot of revamping projects for data centers. We are experts in revamping. We are known for our documentation. And so these are the highlights of my business. I'll pass on the mic to my colleague.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, and wish you all the very best. And
Thank you.
good afternoon, friends. My name is Vimal Chitalia. My company's name is BG Creative, and I have been jointly introduced to this lovely group by Mr. Kalpesh Jain of BK Infotech and Mr. Jignesh Shah of Vidhi Services. And just to introduce myself, I am in this field since last 25 years, 1996, since I have been working in this field. And mine is you can say 100% B2C company, whereas we are totally engaged in customer side, and my B2B is kind of negligible. Though we are ASUS elite partners for commercial range of laptops and desktops, and so that's all about it. And basically I'm into system integration, laptop, desktop supply, and all other services. And my basic objective to join this group is doesn't matter, since more than 25 years I'm in this line, but Still, somewhere or other, we get stuck technically, or by sales point of view, or by exploring new sources and all. And especially on technical side, day in day out, new technologies are getting introduced, and so many new challenges are there. Whereas customer doesn't want to wait even for 1 hour, and we need to study the concept very well. So in that case, I think all you buddies will be able to help me, and as far as possible, I also will be able to help you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm glad to see members growing, and that too so experienced members coming to the fold. It's welcome to the family, sir. So we move on to our first member sponsor. That is, I welcome Mr. Kiran Panchal, Founder Director of Just Dispose Recycling Private Limited. He is going to present us about e-waste, a growing challenge, how ASIRTers can benefit from this opportunity. A brief profile talks about digital diploma in digital electronics from Mumbai University, Bhagubai Mafatlal. So I think you would be aware of Vijay Shah. He is the ubiquitous, he's been the, yeah, absolutely. So Bhagubai, and alumni of IIM Indore. Worked with Wipro for about 2 years in services and products also. And he founded a company called Dispose IT LLC in US in the year 2007. Then Just Dispose Recycling came about in 2008 to cater to the upcoming needs of India to address the e-waste needs. Welcome, sir. It's all yours.
Good evening, friends, and delighted to be a part of this group again. Like, I had taken a break from this thing for about 20 years, and then a couple of years back, again, one of my friend, Yogesh, said that, okay, why don't you join ASIRT? It's all our old friends are there, and we can know each other well. So I have left this system integration business, but never, it's always there with me in some or the other way. We don't assemble computers, but we definitely now refurbish computers and we sell computers. So it's all one and the same. Okay. However, we have moved to the industry which is like circular economy industry, where we at Just Dispose, we founded this company in 2008. And since 2003, we have been dealing with used computers and all peripherals and everything. And all of a sudden, certain policies changed in the country, which then demanded that formalization of recycling has to be there. We all have been giving our, e-waste, which we never knew this world called e-waste, but old computers, laptops, printers, whatever, chargers and everything to, somebody who comes across and says, sir, मैं लेता हूँ, आप मुझे दे दो. But we never knew what he does. So when this regulation started coming in the 2016, e-waste management rules came in this country. That was the first time the policy was formed, and the formal sector has to be, revitalized, where it has to be empowered to recycle e-waste. So we were among the first batch to get into license in this country. So definitely we have come a long way, and today, since morning also we were there in these things. There is a huge movement going on in this country because of G20 summit. And as our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has taken the lead to, as India will be the heading G20 summit for the next 1 year. Friends, there's a huge opportunities which are getting created, and I'm very sure that with whatever knowledge that we have gained last almost 15 years in this industry, we all should have some of the other, small pie of the entire benefit cake. So I'll request someone to just start this. So it's Just Dispose and ASIRT members partnership for progress. It's a small brief about Just Dispose. The name, like when we formed a company in USA that was called as Dispose It LLC, and when I came back again in the country, we were hunting for a name, what to do, and then finally this name came in our mind that when we want to dispose something, we just say, "Affect there, just dispose it." So we said this name can become an acronym for the people. So it's Just Dispose Recycling Private Limited. We founded it in 2008, and now we are at 200+ million INR revenue. We refurbish and recycling facilities with PMR, that is precious metal recovery. We are one of the top 2 or 3 in precious metal recovery, where all the circuit boards that you see, motherboard, graphic card, mobile phone boards and all, lot many people ask, what do you do with these boards and all? People feel that it is just crushed and thrown away or made. We extract precious metals from this. We extract gold, palladium, and other metals from this. So in our plant, we extract, we make ingots of aluminum, we make copper ingots, and finally all the boards and all we process and we extract gold and palladium from this. So it is one of the unique facility in this country where end-to-end recycling takes place. We also recycle plastic. So recently, just last week, we got the approval from the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board even to recycle plastics. So we have been doing plastic recycling as a part of the e-waste value chain, but now it's a formally plastic recycling facility also. So we have our one plant, in fact, 2 plants in Mumbai and 1 in Meerut, UP. It's around 92 kilometers from Delhi. So there also we operate for North region because of logistics issues. Both are integrated facilities with in-house IT assets refurbishing. We have a R2V3 certified refurbishing facility. I'll talk about in detail about R2V3 in upcoming slides. We offer data destruction services, like many offer here, and particularly Kshitij, Y and all, they offer data security and we offer data destruction services. So at the end of data security, where you don't want to use your devices, you need to destruct the data on that, because the device does not carry value. It carries a definite sum of value. An Apple laptop can be 1 lakh rupees, but the data can cause you your entire life's earning. It can ruin the company and it can take away the fortune. So data destruction plays as much important role as data security. End of life equipments are real liability compared to when it is alive, particularly data storage equipments. We also offer plastic recycling, precious metal recovery, gold, silver, palladium, copper, aluminum from e-waste. And we have one more upcoming facility in Vapi, Gujarat, where last time when we went for picnic, I left early, that's because I had to visit that plant. So we have own fleet of vehicles of e-waste collection. So you all can download our app, Just Dispose app, from either platform, OS, that is Android as well as Apple. And you can raise a request to collect e-waste from your home, office, or third location. There are 3 addresses that you can input. So we will collect. So, just over networking, tea, coffee and all, people were asking, will you collect 1 PC? Sir, we even go and collect 2 battery cells, AAA size. Okay, it takes time, because it's not that you call today and we come tomorrow and pick it up. It's on the route, because we have a team in the office who decides the truck route every day. So, but we do collect. And this service is offered across the country. It is not only Mumbai, Maharashtra. So we have vehicles going on everywhere and we collect this material. This is some glimpse of our Vasai facility, where the first one is a scrubber plant. Like next to that you can see there is a furnace here, melting furnace. So this is the furnace where we put metals like copper and aluminum wires and whatever scrap that we have, metal. And the scrubber is basically, it's a pollution eliminating device. We also have a full-fledged plastic recycling line, and that's a precious metal recovery plant that we have set up. A few photographs. So here we have a limited time, so I'm not elaborating on how we do and all. This is our Meerut facility, where you can see that's a facility outside photograph. This is a dismantling line, then this, and it's a facility's own photograph inside. These are our vehicles. So we have huge number of vehicles which collects e-waste from entire country. So we have certain clients where regularly, like once or twice in a week, we have to visit them and we collect the e-waste, whatever is generated by them. So basically we have a lot of manufacturers, including say companies like Harman, who manufactures JBL, the speakers that you can see. They have a lot of PCB waste coming up every day. So it's an agreement where last 6 years we are collecting e-waste from them and we recycle those PCBs for various purposes. These vehicles are also used to give you on-site data destruction. Okay, it's one of the somebody who joined just now, he said, we are revamping data centers for structured cabling and all. The same way we come into picture when entire data center is to be changed, all the infrastructure. So they do not allow the storage devices to be taken away from data centers. So our vehicle goes to the data center, we pick up those storage devices and we crush them there and there itself. So that the data, privacy, security remains intact. Yes. See, as we are R2V3 certified, I'll just come through that. Yes. We are a global certification company, that is R2V3. It's responsible recycling version 3.0. This is the latest standard. Earlier it was just R2V3, R2V3, now it is R2V3. So this is a 2021 standard. MPCB is definitely there. ISO is always there for quality management. We are also ISO 14001 certified for environmental management standards. We are also 45001 certified for health and safety management. And we are also undergoing ISO and IEC 27001 certification for data security and data destruction. So those who are in the business of data security, they know that what this ISO 27001 stands for. So at the end of data security, the same thing applies and we offer data sanitization. Just brief about R2V3 because that is something which will you can talk to your customers, because this is one standard that all of the multinational companies, like whenever you approach your customer, they will ask you, Mahendra bhai, I want to buy 100 laptops, but you have to take my 100 laptops back. But I want R2V3 certified, apart from Pollution Control Board certified. So this is a very important certifications. This certification is developed by SERI, that is a Sustainable Electronics Recycling International USA. It's a major upgrade from 2020 onwards. It focuses on quality of repairs and data destruction. So if you visit, I always welcome everybody that whenever you guys are coming to Vasai side, you are always welcome to our facility, visit any moment of time. It's not that you need to take an appointment. You can always visit. We have people out there who are sitting there, and you can come and say, I want to see your facility. Just show your ASIRT thing and you can visit, where we have a dedicated rooms. It's a secured room for data destruction where only few people are allowed as an access. Plus, whenever you give us the media for destruction of data, you can see the actual destruction happening anywhere on this planet. We have all cameras installed. We'll give you access to our cameras and you can see it. And all this is being done because we have so many customers, they always demand all this stuff. It's a well-being and protection of all stakeholders in value chain of IT/AD. IT/AD is nothing but IT asset disposition. And it is a compulsory requirement by MNC companies for IT/AD. Now it is secure data destruction. Yes, government definitely uses. The awareness in government is now very high compared to what it has been, traditionally. So wherever we quote, like if you see nowadays which tenders which comes, it always comes with a buyback clause that you have to take back all the old stuff. Particularly if you look at LIC of India, like, one of our ASIRT member, Dynacons. Okay, we are working with Dynacons since so many years, and LIC we are working since 2003. So from LIC every year we get around 70,000 computers and printers and all as a buyback, and we are working with Dynacons as well as there is a company called Team Computers. If somebody knows here, it's a Delhi-based company. So these two partners, they have taken the contract and we work with them. Like, we work with LIC since 2003 and they are in this business last 6 years, LIC tendering. So LIC has a clause where they retain your 5% of payment till you pick up the old computers. So now you can link that if the order is 100 crore and your 5 crore is stuck, and particularly when last tenders people operated hardly 0.5%, 1% margin, your lot of money is at stake. So we come into the picture for a very crucial role of picking up those old computers, providing with absolute non-error documentation, because LIC is one company, we always feel it's a government, but no sir. They are much worse than private company when the documentation is there. Even if you put a wrong stamp, they send it back and go and get the things, stamped again. So we provide those services. So whenever, pardon? No, they are very strict. Yeah, see, like particularly government, traditionally what we have been understanding, chalega. But there is no chalega attitude here. Here everything has to be perfect. It's like even if I pick up a keyboard with a wrong serial number, we have to go and replenish that keyboard, bring that old keyboard back. So that kind of inventory control those companies are having now. So we come into the picture when there is a buyback where we are certified for whatever standard that customer wants. So now coming back to this is NIST standard. It is developed by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, USA. Data destruction is always based on NIST 888 standard, where, as I said, that we destruct hard drives, SSDs, tape drives. So here, NIST standard advises that the fraction of the destructed hard drive shouldn't be more than 20 mm. When it comes out, it should be less than 20 mm for a hard disk, and for SSD, it should be less than 5 mm. So this kind of machineries we have, and we can provide you all those standards. And this is where all of you can make money, because ultimately, whatever lecture I give, somebody will definitely ask me, sir, paisa kidhar hai? So we can all talk about money. The first method that we use is a degaussing. This is, in this process, you can use hard drive and tape media to degauss. It's like, exposing the media to a very high level of magnetic field. So all of a sudden, the magnetism is increased and it is discharged on the hard drive or the tape media, and you will lose all the data. After performing this operation, hard disk becomes useless, the tape becomes useless. So you have to then crush it back. So NIST standard says you first degauss and then you destruct. So here also there is an opportunity for making money. So HDD tape media shredding and crushing. So we offer these services on-site as well as off-site. And software sanitization. So there are so many softwares available in the market, say like Blanco or Beat Eraser, where you make someone sit there and keep running those softwares, and it will keep on overwriting again at 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, 4 pass, and then there is a check passed. But that is an expensive affair because the software license is expensive and the labor cost is expensive. However, you can reuse the media after doing this process. These are the certificates that we give. The first one is a e-waste disposal certificate. So this is the certificate we'll give, and along with that, you will get a passbook entry. It's like a bank passbook. You deposit 100 rupees, you withdraw 200 rupees, again deposit 5,000 rupees. So you get an entry on your passbook. The same kind of passbook we have, which is given to us by Government of India, Pollution Department, and we have to put an entry on that. So that entry is compulsory. So whenever you guys are, or any of your customers are handing over e-waste to anyone, please make sure that they get an entry on the passbook. Without that, wherever e-waste goes, there is no trace of that. Plus there is a form 6 that we need to give. It's a government form, is like death certificate. So I take some e-waste from you, I'll put it on the paper, I'll stamp it, there is a truck number on that, where exactly it is going, and we hand it over to you. So that's a document for you to file it in your environmental audit file that I had given this thing to someone, like that. And of course there is a data destruction certificate that we issue. So this is a plain certificate where we say that, okay, XYZ company has got the hard drive shredded from us, and on the back of that there will be an Excel sheet with a print and stamp. All the serial numbers of the hard drive will be captured first, and then it will be put in the crushers or degaussing, whatever process customer wants it. So how can we be partner in progress? So margins on new hardware is extremely low. So I did not discuss with you because you guys are going through this thing every day. Here whenever there is a buyback, there is a chance to make money, where we offer you X rupees and you offer X minus 30%. So that brings you a good value for money. And you need not bother sitting in Mumbai. You guys can take contract even from Allahabad or Lucknow, or you take it from Ladakh or Agartala. We guys are there to collect it. So for you, sitting here, you can just do a forward logistics. We'll manage the reverse logistics. So that's the opportunity to make money. So based on configuration all, we will give you the price, which will have its own validity. And my colleague, Mr. Jagdish Chawla, he looks after the entire channel. So we'll share his contact details, and all the ASIRT members can always approach him. So with this I will end, and any questions I would love to answer. Whatever questions you have. Whatever material we pick up, we will pay you. So with you and your customers, generally we always prefer invoice.
And from the client, what we should take?
Client, okay.
When we
let's
give
say that you are
some
selling the
amount, say.
computer for 10,000 rupees. You are taking the 1,000 rupees off from the client. Okay, either you can bill him at 10,000 rupees plus GST, or you can bill him at 9,000 plus GST, but then you have to make sure that GST department comes into picture.
And means we'll have to give some credit note to him, and because we'll have to pay him that way.
Yeah, you have to maybe give a discount in your invoice. That new computer 10,000 rupees, buyback of old computer 1,000 rupees.
It may not be always new versus old. It may only
Then-
be old also, say.
Yeah,
then
then between you and your client, you have to work out how he is going to hand it over to you. But you can always bill to us. And we prefer that you bill to us. Ours is immediate. Once we pick up the material, immediately you get. Advance is like you have to then, we don't mind paying advance. Yeah, we give you, however, yeah, advance comes along with one document that you have to sign, that if you have committed that it will be i5 6th generation, whatever, I'm just hypothetically saying, i5 6th generation with 1 TB hard drive and maybe 4 GB RAM, it should come with that. If there is a mismatch, then later on you have to refund. Yes, of course, yes. Yes, we collect lithium batteries, yes.
Can that certificate have a white labeling than our company's name?
Unfortunately not. The reason is only the end user gets the certificate. Because there is no provision, because this certificate has its unique number, and we have to produce this certificate to MPCB at the end of the year. The way you produce TDS certificates to the IT department, we have to attach all these certificates to the government along with our annual environmental returns. So it can be only between us and that. Yeah, there are charges, like I think it's, how much they should charge? 5,000 rupees is minimum, where we offer I think 20 hard drive. Because see, there is a mobilization charges.
That's why I'm asking.
There's a mobilization charges. But generally, we get customers like who say, I have 1,000 hard disks to be degaused. So it's a huge.
So you go there, you degauss, you give us a certificate, and all things will be done by you.
Yes, we only do
We
it.
have to just
Yeah.
connect you.
Yes.
Simple.
It depends upon the location also. This 5,000 is for Mumbai. But if it's an up-country location, then the charges will be
Yeah,
higher.
maybe, correct. Because it's a, anyway,
The less is the volume, the higher is the cost per unit.
this,
What happens to that piece of hardware?
Yeah, then customer has to decide if they want to give it to us, because after doing degaussing, the hard disk or any media is useless. So they can give it to us for further recycling.
So that you will pay them.
Yeah, we will pay them.
You will pay us.
We'll, so that is where you guys don't have to, inform your customer. Keep it with you. We'll pay you almost, I think, 25 rupees for a hard drive, not SSD, hard drive, because that it has some content, metal content, so that you can make an additional revenue. Apart from, like, if I quote you 200 rupees for a degaussing, you can quote in 300 rupees. Or you even quote in 1,000 rupees. It depends on your customer. We don't mind.
And suppose, like, all the formalities will be discussed, like
invoicing and certification and all. So, some customers can be of some small scale customers who are having around say 15-20 pieces. As you said, you are going and collecting small quantities as well. So there he wouldn't say ye sab karo, khali bolega ke theek hai ye leke jao aur paisa de do cash mein. So in that case also it is possible, no? Or
see, cash we generally don't encourage, because honestly, it's difficult to handle.
no,
cash.
I'm not saying cash.
Okay.
But the invoicing portion can be minimized, or because
Invoicing is like, again, as I said, see, ours is a professionally driven company,
okay.
where the moment we punch an order in our CRM system for 2 hard disk degaussing, then it passes through a particular process.
Okay.
And then finally, when somebody presses yes button, it goes for invoicing. So we try and avoid cash, because that's something which is not, because as you maybe seen that when we have to handle multiple facilities, we cannot encourage cash.
And
But
as
we can do one thing. We can raise an invoice to customer. Suppose in case if somebody says that, you say that my customer is XYZ, SBI. We'll raise an invoice for 300 rupees. And we will pay you say 100 rupees overriding commission by check after deducting TCS.
Okay,
Or
so
whatever.
I can
TDS
be
that is.
bypassed for the invoicing portion,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
we can directly invoice to you, we can directly invoice to customer, and we can pay ORC to you.
Okay, and just last question, as I rightly understand, for the buyback, whatever you are taking, so is there any fixed, rather preset charges, कि ये configuration होगा तो उसका इतना होगा, ये इसका इतना होगा?
It varies every day, see, because we all know that IT market, like what we have seen in the Corona time, okay, the prices went up, and now the prices have come down. So generally, if you ask us, we give you a price with 30 days validity.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to understand. Suppose मेरे customers के पास अगर समझो 100 computers पड़े हैं, it can be mix and match. कोई कुछ ये होगा, कुछ i3 होगा, कुछ dual core होगा, कुछ ये होगा. तो उसका पूरा inventory एक बार आपको मैं भेजूं, then you will quote and then I will quote.
Yes.
Will it be like that?
Yes.
All right. So
because see, when it is IT AD, that the IT asset disposition, customer is expecting money. We have some customers, multinational companies, they say you take this room full of computer and take this 5 lakhs rupees with you. So they pay us to pick up this crap. There we don't do, we just send our truck, load it, come home.
So they just want to get rid of that.
Yes.
Okay.
So when somebody wants to count money, then okay, they have to do a little bit of homework.
Okay.
But that is where you people can make money is, okay sir, मैं कर दूंगा, मेरे पे छोड़ दीजिए. Okay. You pay him as per dual core. All i5, take money from us at the rate of i5.
ठीक है, मतलब I just want to understand कि उसका
because your
जो
effort should be paid back.
हाँ, उसका जो material list है वो आपको एक बार भेज के then you will
Yes.
quote us and then accordingly I
Yes.
can quote my customer,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
We give you price for both, working and non-working. If say working is 3,000 rupees, non-working will come at 200 rupees.
So I would request members to take this offline, please, because we have other programs coming up.
Right. So thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Interesting session. I think this is also to talk about the data wipe certificates that you get. So that's a separate activity or probably a part of this activity.
It's a business by itself.
Yeah, so that's one. Thank you so much. I am sure this is interesting. It's a never-ending story. I think it will continue outside this room. And please do, because that's business, that's money.